Recording is on.
Wait a minute. Okay, now it looks a little better. Okay, now it's 1 o'clock, and it should start officially now.
Who was there missing?
Yeah.
Should I call him?
Did you get him? With him? There he is.
Oh,
Hello.
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 Oh, René, are you a hunter?
Am I a hunter?
Yeah, because of the antlers that you have on the wall.
Oh no, my husband found it in Canada when he was there. And he took it back home a long time ago.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Long
to see
time
you.
no see.
Yeah, too long. Has been
Yes.
too long.
And thank you for the waffles that we received.
You already received them?
Yeah. Unfortunately, they must have gone evaporated or whatever because they are gone already.
Really?
Stomach, yes.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed them.
All right. So I guess we're going to start. It's 1 o'clock and 1 minute. It looks like for the Americans, it was too early, but that's life.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to our annual meeting. Because our institute is registered in Europe, there's a requirement that we have to have an annual meeting once a year, at least once a year. And so this is what we are going to do now. And thank you for attending. And even thank you for Nicole, who has 8 o'clock now in the evening. So it's really late. And thank you for staying up. So the first was welcome. And the second point is the review of the last year. The past year. Oh, we have children as well. Anyway, Corona, well, made a lot of things bad, and we couldn't travel and so on and so forth. So most of what we did in our institute was online. I'm not sure if you have looked at our website and the events. Just a second. So still you can see there were a lot of things going on, and everything was online. And we did a lot of seminars for schools abroad and for teachers abroad, mostly on distance learning and tools for distance learning, like with the Marzipano thing, and which made us really famous, I can tell you. I heard just a few days ago that the last project that we had, the tours of the schools, that they were used as an example for outstanding cooperation between schools at a meeting in Japan, at an educational meeting in Japan. And so same with the houses, the housing project where the French and all the partner schools attended. The Finnish sent their result a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So, but it is finished. So if you want to join with the school tours, you're still free to do that. and just send your contribution whenever it is possible for you. And as what we heard from the German National Board of Education, these projects will win a prize, and that will be in spring of this year, of the coming year, because they are also delayed with all their activities. And the next activity, which also is in context with that, with the previous projects, is something that Uwe has started together with Jeff in Taipei. It's going to be projects with 3D technology and 360-degree technology, where projects from all areas. It doesn't have to be technology. It can also be something from culinary arts or from business, can be presented in the tours, inside of the tours of the schools. So that is something that is going to be the next step in that project. The next point here is the financial report, and I would like to ask my dear colleague Karen to present the finances.
Yes. Okay. Hello. It's good to see you all. So, yes, in our bank account, there is a total of 674 euro and 54 cents. Yes, that consists of a donation of 300 euro and additionally our annual membership fees. So, but there's one little problem, because a few people have not paid. So if everybody had paid their membership fee for last year and this year, we would have a total of 900 euro. But this is not the case, so we have a total of 674 euro. And we had no expenses.
Because everything was online. Online was cheap, and so we had no chance to spend any money.
Right.
Back to the people that did not, for whatever reason, did not pay their membership fees. It was mainly the people from the USA, but they had a problem, they said, with transferring the money and with PayPal. So we will come up with or we will register for PayPal Me, which is a button you just click and everything else will be done automatically. You just have to insert the number or whatever you want to transfer, and then that should work.
And this button will be on our website.
Yeah. We just talked about it, that we will do that tomorrow and put it on the website. Any questions from your side or any comments? No. Thank you, Tristan. Our French partner, he checked the finances because we also need to get them checked. He looked through all the papers and through all the transfers, and he certified that everything was okay. And Uwe also checked it and found it okay. So we are on the safe side. Okay, any questions from your side or comments on that, on the financial thing? No? Okay, and now to number 4 we also already did with the introduction of the PayPal Me system. And now number 5, which I think is the most important thing of the day, it is ideas for activities in 2022. Do you have any ideas, even vague ideas, that what you would like to do, or ideas you have in general? Yes, Gaston?
Yes, like we said before, maybe we could continue the tours with the local tourism, like we said. We've done architecture with the houses, then the schools, and maybe the next step would be, around Detmold, around Saint-Omer, around Taipei, because I've got hospitality students, and they would be very, very keen on working on that. So this would be another 7-country tour.
Okay. Renee?
Is my microphone on?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Yeah, we already done like you did last year. We have done many virtual projects, and we are still continuing some of them. And for example, the one you did with our building department, if there's a follow-up, we would also like to join. And we are also joining several KA2 projects in Europe within the automotive sector, and also online activities. So if there would be anything in, we're actually open for all virtual projects. We're in a merger at the moment, so we're growing. So as from next year, we are even bigger than we used to be. So we have plenty of students and departments available. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're flexible.
Nicole, do you have any ideas?
Your microphone is off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Do you have any ideas what we could do in the following year?
Can you hear me so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I haven't have any idea yet because we have a new principal, and now the project we've done has changed.
Mhm.
Project right now, and what
Mhm.
on our direction are going to talk about.
Mhm. You can share that with your colleagues and think about with the colleagues. It's a very poor connection. Wait. Yeah, we can't hear you properly. It's drop off.
We
Robert.
was
We can't hear you. It's drop off. It's cut. Hmm. Okay, and I just see that Ren has also joined.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Oh.
Hmm?
Okay.
Okay. I think you can discuss that with Renee on a different level. Okay, we had some ideas about the next year. You have seen the logo that we have for the institute, and that was made by Jörg Weihrauch, also a member who is not here yet or today, and he also said he would help with the data pool or media pool, which will be on the website, which will be protected, which will be password protected, where we can upload ideas and things and so on. That is one thing. The other idea that we still have is that we meet in person somewhere, and I know we spoke with Jeff and also with Ren in Taiwan, so that we might meet in Taiwan at one point to have a face-to-face meeting and well, work on certain things that are interesting. What do you think?
It's good.
Yes, and that would give us the chance to spend money because then we could spend the money. Well, that is important for the German legislation. If we have an institute like this, which is private or which is like a foundation, we have to spend the money. We are not allowed to keep the money and put it in the bank for future use. But since we have Corona at the moment, they're all on hold. So that would be something that we would really like to do, that we all meet at one time, at one point in Taipei and do projects together.
It's great. I think.
And were you planning thinking about planning this visit for this coming year, for 2022?
We have no
If
idea.
possible, of course.
I mean, planning this is really difficult because it is. Will there be a 5th or 6th or 7th or whatever wave?
Yeah.
And when will this Corona thing end?
Mm-hmm.
If it
Then in 3 years.
Well, or we have to cope with it. That's the other thing, that we say, okay, there will be Corona and it will stay, and how we work with it.
I think it's very interesting to visit, of course, Taipei and Taiwan, but I think it's easier maybe within the coronavirus at the moment to travel within Europe. At least that's quite doable. I just went to Finland last week and that's, went okay. So if you're looking at meeting, of course I would prefer to go to Taiwan, but I don't know how realistic that will be the coming year or coming months. So would that be an option to meet in Europe?
I mean, nobody came up with that idea to meet in Europe up to now, but that's also an option.
Just
I mean, it would be nice for our friends from Taiwan, Japan, and USA to come to Europe. I think, Nicole, would you like that?
It's not that I mean that we don't have to go to Taiwan, but I was just thinking, if it's not possible, just look at different options.
Exactly. Maybe we can do regional things. And there are several options that we can make. What I think is important, that we meet in person at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other ideas? What we could do?
What we think would be interesting for our college, if we could have, for example, we became the We won the prize again for best vet, sustainable vet college in the Netherlands. So we are planning to focus even more on sustainability within our international project. So that would be interesting for us if we could use that as a focal point. Not necessarily that it needs to be the only focal point, but it would be interesting maybe to take it on board, especially because we are already quite specialized in it. So
Yeah.
and you
Why
can
don't-
use it for all different projects.
Mm. Why don't you, if you have time, why don't you write a small draft of your ideas or what your college does, or you do an online tour of the projects or whatever. I think that I would prefer that we have another meeting where you introduce sustainability in your college.
Yeah, I could do that. I could invite Rob, for example,
Yeah.
also to join me.
Yes. I know that in Taiwan, sustainability is a big topic, isn't it?
Yeah. It's good.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And I think it's worldwide.
We are
Yes.
discussing this project now.
Mhm. Okay.
And last month, Norbert, we were together about sustainability in the town hall of Detmold, and they said they wanted to continue with that project too. So maybe all together, 7 countries instead of 2 or 3, we can work on sustainable projects. Like we
Yeah.
did, the heating systems, your solar panel roof, anything can, be. And for the students, it's very, very interesting. They are motivated in new technologies.
Yes.
So we have started like really working on this. So we can do it together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Renee, what do you think? Would that be possible that you invite the people for a conference?
Yes.
Not tomorrow.
Thank God. Next week.
Yeah.
No, that could be possible. When? Which time?
You decide.
2 or 3 or 4 weeks
In the new
Yeah.
year?
in
Yes.
the new year?
Mm.
Yes.
January, February? What do you think?
We can make it the January event.
Yeah, I have to talk to Rob about it because he's the most specialized in the sustainability department. Actually, we are focusing on the global goals, so it's not only sustainability, as in the. We also work on sustainability in the human kind. The human side of the global goals, sustainable development goals, because you have the ecological and the human side. But we can explain it when we
Yeah,
give
okay.
a workshop. Yeah. I'll send Rob an email
Good.
and then I'll let you know.
Great.
Thank you.
Any other suggestions? No, not at this moment. Okay.
Das Projekt war von mir, das Schülerprojekt.
Welches Schülerprojekt?
Dieses STEM, gelernt.
Von Jeff. Okay. All right. If there's nothing else, no ideas. But that's at least this is a very massive project and could be start of something that expands. I think that's quite good. Very good. And well, that was point number 5. Number 6, open discussion I have on the agenda.
About what?
About whatever you have in your head, in your mind, or around you.
COVID.
COVID. No. Okay.
We are in a lockdown again. They closed all schools again, unfortunately. Yeah,
I've heard, yeah.
for the third
think-
time.
I think that will happen here in Germany as well.
Yes?
Yeah, I think that will happen in 2 weeks.
You mean during Christmas break or?
after
Yeah.
Christmas
Oh,
break.
after Christmas break.
Yes,
Okay,
because
sorry.
I think for political reasons, they will keep calm during
Mhm.
Christmas time, not to annoy too many people.
Mhm.
After Christmas, they will do the same like in all the other countries. And hopefully it will not affect Ren, who will come with, who's planning to come with 10 students or 11 students to Germany in February.
Mm.
That's going to be a tough thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Although I went to Berlin last month for a conference, and I thought it was quite well organized with the 2G system and the QR codes they are using in combination with your passport or your ID. Worked much better than our system, to be honest.
So what is your system like?
They don't have a system because we have the thing is in the Netherlands everyone wants to they want to listen to every voice and every opinion, and because of that they make poor choices. They don't make any real choices because they don't want to exclude the more critical persons about vaccinations. But because of that, now they have to take these measurements of closing the schools because they were too late with the booster campaign and other regulations, unfortunately. Yeah.
I think Uwe had the same experience. He was in Berlin as well. Maybe you met, I don't know, secretly.
Yeah. At EFET. I was at EFET. Uwe, where are you?
I've been in the southwest in Dahlem.
Oh,
near
no.
to
Then...
the university.
Interesting.
In a hotel on the campus.
No, I was in the city center. Belimiete.
Okay.
So, Uwe,
someone is ringing my... 1 second. There's someone at the door. I think it's a package for Christmas.
Let him in. So Uwe was at a conference for Taiwanese German exchange programs.
Oh, thank you. Great.
Okay. So, any other things you want to say? Any comments? Michael, what about you? No?
I hear you.
We can't hear you.
Your microphone? Your microphone is off? Michael?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
now.
Yeah. Loud and deutlich.
So, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So we are very glad that we were able to make the winter examination with all the young apprentices, and 99% of them are vaccinated or they are being tested, and we have no problems. So everything they had to do is written. And in January, we have the final examinations in our chamber. And I hope that on the last day of January, we can say we were successful, and we hope that these circumstances will not last longer, and we'll return to a normal situation, I hope.
Okay. So that will affect everybody, and actually, one of the students, I sent you the portfolio of the student from Taipei that wants to do the internship, and hopefully that will all work out. Okay, so that brings us to the end. If nobody wants to contribute anything, thank you for attending.
I would like to wish everyone a happy 22 and a healthy one.
Yes.
Same from us.
Same to everybody.
Yeah.
hopefully COVID-free or almost COVID-free 2022, and a happy holiday season or Christmas season, whatever you celebrate. Enjoy the time, make the most out of it, enjoy your family, and we will meet again. And Renee, maybe we stay in touch about that in the January event from.
Yeah, that's okay. By the way, I saw a question from Tristan about partnerships in France. We have some partnerships in France, but you can contact me if you would like about Erasmus. Yeah. So feel free to send me an email if you. Shall I put my email address in the bottom? Sorry to interrupt you, Norbert.
No, there was nothing to interrupt. It was the wishes.
Yeah, but it's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know when we will have the next meeting, but I'm sure when you come up with the January event, I will send the invitations, and it's going to be a very interesting thing. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So have a nice day, a nice week, and talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Waiting. Bye.
Is on.